I have a pro tip for you. When you are in a survival situation, and you need to split wood when the shit hits the fan, and you don't find a baton, then just use your axe. You get it. Of course, we don't use the back of an axe as a hammer. I hope that was clear. Knives are great, and puko knives are the greatest of all, but axes are greater. But axes are cool. Tomahawks are not. So I've been dumb recently. Made an overstrike with this axe. Maybe I could grind that down and it should still work, but I'm not sure. So I decided to replace it and ordered this spare handle or the spare shaft from that company. But honestly, that is a bit rough, and also the finish on the upper end is not the best in my opinion. And I don't like to make advertising for companies. So this has to go. So I want a similar finish like this handle. Why does these assholes do that? I really hate that. Handle is already pierced. I know exactly what you think. Maybe you think a leather collar or overstrike guard would have prevented that. And it's true in a sense, but I don't like these overstrike guards for a reason. Because on these smaller axes or hatchets or something, I like to carve with them. And if there is this overstrike guard with these prominent knots, it's not comfortable for me to work with. Another thing is, often enough, the overstrike guards are wider than the blade itself. So if you split wood, you might just damage the leather, and it will be grinded down very fast. With this overstrike guards on the handle, you don't really see if there is a damage underneath, or if there's moisture underneath, or it's molding or rotting or something. So there are many reasons why I don't like them at all. And they make sense on splitting axes, I would say, on large, heavy splitting axes, but there is often enough from many manufacturers a steel collar around the shaft or around the handle. So I sanded that handle down to 240 and brushed it. Now it's ready for new linseed oil treatment. For that I use raw linseed oil from Sweden, råolja. And for thinning, I use orange oil. So I take 9 parts of this and 1 part of this. I don't want the linseed oil in the slit because maybe the glue might not stick to the wood, so I just treat the lowest part of it. That looks beautiful to me. So we'll leave that for half an hour and wipe the rest off. Raw linseed oil needs several weeks to dry, so it needs a bit of time. Off with his head! That might be look a bit odd in the first place. So the axe head appears a bit downwards, but it's a slight hang, and it's not too bad for an axe. That's a good fit. So I just use normal wood glue a little bit from above. There are these, how do you call them, round wedge or something, or bolt or something. You can hammer them into the top of the handle to give additional strength to the joint. But honestly, I never used these, and I never missed these. And there are many axe manufacturers which don't use them. So, ready for new adventures.